So if anyone has any doubt on this three component, what we discussed today, let me know. If you need any kind of explanation again, I can help you. Okay, if not, then we will go for
We
next. Yes.
here we have two set payload right in this flow.
Yes.
Suppose at any given point of time, the first payload will be replaced with the second payload. But even though I want to
Yes.
use the first payload, is there a way we can use that?
Yeah. So for that purpose only, you need to create one variable. Okay. You need to create one
Apart from
variable. You need to
apart
store
from
that
variable,
payload.
is there anything?
Part of variable. See, you can use object store where you can store and you can retrieve, but easiest way will be say you can store inside variable. There can be multiple way, but ideal way will be storing inside variable. Is it clear?
Yep, thank you.
Fine. So let's continue. Let me see what all component we have covered and what next. The remove variable we haven't covered. Let it be. We'll cover later. That will be again this component you will never use. So here we have for each parallel for each and all. This component I will explain later once we will complete the data weave. Scatter gather we can again will take later. Yeah, this we can do. Okay, let's start with error handling then. And from tomorrow we will start data weave. Or if you want, like what we can do, I think few people hasn't joined back. They are not like or we can do in this way, half day data weave and half day concept. So people will not feel bored. Let's do in that way only. So error handling we will do tomorrow. Half day we will take error handling and half day again we will do data weave. So let's start data weave today. So first of all, like so far we did some basic of data weave. Okay, whenever we are writing transform message, then set payload and all, we are writing data weave expression, but those are very basic one. You need to have some good understanding in data weave since like 20% time when you are working for any project, you need to work on data weave only. Okay, and if you will be good in data weave, then you can like minimize the use of component also. Okay, so instead of writing 2 3 component, if you will be handy with data weave, then you can do in one component, one transform message only. Okay, so that will be important part. And coming to coding part, like what we know in MuleSoft, we need little bit coding. That coding is nothing but that is data weave only. Okay, but one advantage is here they have made this data weave in very like simple way. They have designed this particular programming language in very simple way, so it will not be very difficult to understand. Okay, and to perform most of the task they have created predefined function. Okay, so those function will help you to do some complex part, so you don't need to write the logic, so that will be handled by this predefined function only. Okay, so to learn data we have one playground. Okay, once you will go to browser and then this URL you need to use dataweave.mulesoft.com/learn. Okay, so in this particular playground you can do all the like almost all the tasks what we do in Anypoint Studio. This playground MuleSoft has created to learn data view. Here you can see we have input, we have output, and we have script part where we will write data view script. So I can see, as I mentioned multiple times, most of the people are joining as a guest. So from 15th onward, I will not allow anyone to join as a guest. If you have any issue with your team ID, if you haven't received or if your team ID password is not working, please try to resolve it by 15. Before 15, from 15th, you must need to log in through your Microsoft Team ID only. And this meeting link will also change and all video will be turned as private video. So from that day onward, whatever video will be there, those video will be uploaded as a private and you will get access on your email, what you have filled in that Google form. So that from that day, we will not get this kind of disturbance also. So whenever you will join from that particular team ID, what I will provide, you don't need any kind of permission. You will able to join this meeting directly. Okay, so coming to this part. So here we have like when you want to have data view code. So we have three part. One is input. Okay, this one is script part, and this is the output part. So here, whenever you are like the main purpose of this transformation, what we do using data view to change source message into target message format. Okay, let's say we are receiving this data. Okay, as a input, we are receiving this data. Okay, but the target system, what we are calling that target system, don't understand this first name and last name. They understand only name. Okay, so expectation of the target system is only name. Okay, so that is the purpose of transformation, this data view transformation also. Like there will be source system and there will be multiple target system which you need to call to do orchestration and to processing data. Only thing will be they will understand they understand different format of data. It might be from JSON to XML also means you are getting request in JSON format and your target system accept XML data. It might be possible they are expecting different format of data. It might also be possible they need different set of data. Like so here you can see in input we are getting this first name and last name, but expectation of target system is name only. Okay, so what they want this combined data, first name and last name. This might also be possible. Let me take one sample JSON payload. I just took one sample payload from internet. At this moment, I am not going with the add a payload. Let me take simple JSON payload, simple JSON object. One thing I mentioned, instead of this first name and last name, Target system need only this is first thing. Okay. Second thing, user ID is this. Let's say user ID is something logical. Job title, preferred full name. So here in source, we are getting preferred full name, but target system don't need at all. Okay, they don't want this preferred full name. Employee code is fine. Okay. In case of employee code, or let it be. Now country code. So in code, they want country STD code also. Here you can see phone number they have. In phone number, direct phone number is there, but in target system, they want phone number with country code. Okay. And then email address is fine. So this we are getting from source system, but this is the expectation of target system. Okay. So on this place here, you need to write data view transformation. Okay. So in this place, we have this source data and we have this target data which we need to send to target system. And here we need to write data view transformation. So who will do this data view transformation? So here we will write data view script to perform transform data from this format to this format. Okay. First, take this particular data, go to playground, it here. Okay. Now we know our expected format, so we'll start doing the transformation. So first user ID we need as it is. Okay. So we will take user ID. So can anyone tell me how we will get user ID value dynamically?
Payload dot
Anyone?
user ID.
The syntax will be
Payload
payload
dot
dot
user
user
ID.
ID. Okay, so this one is done. Now second thing, want job title name. That is also we need as it is. So job title name. So what will be syntax for this? Payload
Payload dot job
dot
title.
this also we need as it is. Now everyone need to write syntax for getting this name. Okay, our expectation is this. We need name like this. Everyone send syntax in chat. Our expectation is this and we are getting this. So what I need to write to get data like this in target? Everyone send syntax in chat.
Payload dot first name and
Send
our
in chat.
test place.
Send in chat. No need to mention here. So I ask everyone to send in chat. So first syntax is incorrect. Second is also incorrect. Third correct. Fourth incorrect. So only one person have given correct answers. Here, 2% has given correct. A part of that, all the syntax are incorrect. Still, I can see people are giving incorrect answer only. So here syntax will be, you are doing like concatenation, that part is good. But the thing is, in between that, there should be some space also. We have already discussed about that. So payload dot first name plus plus, you need to give space, then plus plus payload dot last name. So this is our expectation. Fine. Now, after that, we don't need preferred name. We need employee code. Payload dot employee code. Then region dot region. And then we need phone number. But phone number again, that should contain country code. So everyone send the syntax. What should be for phone number? Here, our expectation is phone number should be with country code. So what will be syntax to convert this phone number to this format? Everyone send in chat. Okay, so you can see one answer. It's correct only, but you can make it better. Salija, your answer is correct. Okay, syntactically there is no error, but you can make it more better. So far, can't see any. Means there are correct answer, but we can make it better. Well, you are not giving correct answer. So after +1, there should be space. So most of you have answered, but only few answer are correct. So syntax will be +1 and then space. Okay, many people has for space they used like another plus and then they given space. So space you can give here also. Okay, instead of giving place space in separate place, you can give it here and then plus plus payload dot on. And then last we need email address. So this will be payload dot email address. Okay, so far everyone clear? So here you can see in DataView script, we have three parts. Okay, not three part, you can say two part. One part, this is header part, another one is body part. Okay, in body part, we do all the transformation logic, and in header part, we define metadata. So what this metadata tell us? So this one you can see percent DW 2.0. So this particular line is telling us this particular database we have written in database version 2.0. In market, 1.0 is also available that was widely used in 3. Mule 3. Okay, like older version of Mule, that was Mule 3. And Mule 3 support only database 1.0. But Mule 4 support database 1.0 as well as 2.0. And widely we are using 2.0 only, 1.0 very rarely you will see. So this particular header is telling us about database version. And here version is 2.0. Now, if you will not write this particular line, by default, it will take database 2.0 only. Okay, even if you will not write this particular line. So default version of database is 2.0. Okay, but if you want to use 1.0, then you must need to write this line with 1.0. Okay, so at this moment we will see database 2.0, and I think this particular playground don't support this 1.0. Okay, so here you will able to use only 2.0. Now this second line, okay, this will tell media type of your output. Okay, so application JSON means this particular payload will be in JSON, output will be in JSON format. If you want this into CSV format, so application CSV only. No? So you can see there, this particular payload got converted into CSV format. This is the CSV format where header is this. This is the header and this is the data. If you want, let me put it in Notepad. So you can see this is the header, user ID this, job title name this, name Tom Hanks, employee ID this. Okay, this is the CSV format. Where we are writing this CSV in comma separated format. If you want to change format, then you need to define more metadata, more part in header. Or separator between header and body part. So where we are writing script and where we have header part, this is the separator of those two things. Now, inside the data weave, you can create any variable also. Okay. Let's say where so syntax is to create any variable in data weave, you need to write syntax var, var, then variable name and their data. Okay, this is the way you can create variable in data weave. Now, instead of this value, hard-coded value, I want to use this variable. So what you need to do, go here and simply type this variable name. So now you can see here, let me change it in JSON format, then it will be more easy to understand. You can see here, still we are getting same thing with +1. Okay, so what this +1 do, sorry, what this variable do, first inside this variable, we are holding this data, we are holding this, and here we are using that particular variable, and we are combining these two data here. Everyone clear on this part? Okay. Function also we can write. Function part I will explain later on. Once you will have some understanding in data weave, then we will go on function part. Okay. Now for everyone need to open this particular playground. I'm giving you one example everyone need to do.
Ravi, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes. You just created a variable here, right?
yes, correct.
In the transform message. Is the same like the way you did in the transform message before? This is the same variable.
This is variable inside data view. That is variable inside mule application. Those two things are different. Purpose is same. The purpose of variable is we will store some data and we will use at multiple places.
Yeah, yeah. No, in the transform message, the
Yes,
bottom in the we have created a
that
variable
variable
here.
is different and this variable is different. This variable is part of this particular data view script, and that
Okay,
variable is MuleSoft component.
okay. That carries throughout the flow, and this is restricted for here. That
Yeah,
is the difference.
only for this script here.
Okay.
Okay, so for everyone, let me take one simple payload and so this is the input payload, and as a output we want this is the input and this we want as a output. Everyone need to pass me this particular script. Once you will be ready, you need to pass this script to me in chat. So we will not get much time. So everyone need to do in next 5 minutes. Okay, do it faster. Let's see, few people has started. Few, so looks like correct only.
Hello, Pradeep.
Yes.
Yeah, but I tried in this format. Could you please check once? I just pasted that the array of object in the variable, and I calling that in the value section.
Yeah, I will ask 2 3%. So first, like whoever did on first, na. So just ask, share your screen and can you explain what you did? So it's Sunny.
Yeah. Let me just share it. Okay. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
So this is the input. The requirement is you want
Share
this
in
to be
the
fixed.
data view playground. Share your data view playground.
Okay, you that concept. I actually didn't do in this. If anybody else want to share, then
Okay. Yeah. If anyone has it on playground, please share your screen. Anyone want to share your screen? Not.
yeah, I will try and share.
Okay.
You able to see my screen?
Yes.
Not yet. Start now.
I need to stop sharing them. One second. Yeah, go ahead.
Are you able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
I have tried like this, but it's giving like array. I give like
Okay.
one, it's giving
Yes.
null.
You need to put 0. You need to put 0.
Okay. Yeah, then right. Yeah, yeah. I thought name for name it's 0 and value it's 1. Okay. Is it right?
Now, both will be 0 only. So what in that particular array, we have only one payload. Okay. So we want
Yes.
name and
Yeah, yeah.
value from that payload. So first element of array is treated as 0th index.
Yes, yes.
So that's why you need to put 0.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyone has any doubt on this part? He did on correct way. So if anyone has doubt, let me know.
If you put 1 there, what happens? Put
One
Means there is no
in this
another object,
particular,
right? There is one object.
yeah, in this particular array, we have only one object. Okay, so this object will be treated as 0th index. If you will put 1, there is no object in first index.
It's giving no.
Okay, okay. Understood.
Ravi, like why he has used validation hyphen factors in codes?
Because there
So
is an
that will
hyphen,
be,
right? If I remove double quotes, it's throwing an error because in the syntax it's won't allow us the hyphens, I think.
Okay, syntactically. Okay.
so you can see particular validation. That name is inside validation factor, then validation factors, and then name. Okay, you need to follow that particular path. For name, what is the parent element? Validation factors. For validation factors, child element is validation factors, and then their child is name. So you need to write in same way. Any doubt, you can ask quickly. If not, then we'll go for next part.
Hi, sir. I just did that one in that payload, in that tool, but it is not appearing. My result was not appearing like that. Can I present my screen?
Yeah, you can see here, but this kind of thing we will take in doubt session. But yeah, for now you can.
Okay, sorry. Could you please tell me in this one, like, what is the error in this one? Like, see, my output also coming like payload.username only.
You put
We are
inside
given
double
in the
inverted comma. If you will put anything inside double inverted comma, that will be treated as string.
Okay. Sure, sir. I'll do it. Thank you. Hey,
Sorry.
sorry. Thank you.
So you can stop sharing. Let me continue. Okay, so let's do more thing here. So data we have one function that is now function. Okay, so this now function will give you current date and time of your server. Okay, where your data server is running. So in that particular server, it will give you current date and time. It's now function. So here you can see year, month, day, then hour, minute, second, and then this one is millisecond. Okay. So if you will run it again, then this date and time will change. Okay. So this is 16. I think this is, I'm not sure it's running on UTC. Can you check what is your UTC time right now? It's a 16 only or something else? Might be it's UTC or some other zone, but I'm not sure. But this time will keep changing. Okay. So if you want to convert this particular time into your time zone, then syntax will be you need to put this particular special character, and then you need to provide time zone. So there are like keywords for different time zone. I want to do in IST, so I will do it IST. Okay, now you can see this is the Indian time, 9:50:39. Okay, so if you want to convert into particular time zone, then you need to write it in this way. Instead of IST, let's make it EST, US time zone. So you will get in EST. EST is -5. Hour, minute, second, date, month, year. Okay. Now, if someone will say, I don't want in this format, I want month, date, year, and then hour, minute, second. If you want to do in that way, so you need to use format keyword. Okay. So to format this particular into particular format, first thing you need to convert this as a string. Okay. And then inside curly braces, you need to give format. Okay. So whatever format you want, you can give here. So what format I want? I want in day, month, year. So DD, YY. So you can see here. Now it's coming 11th Feb 2023. Day, month, year. And then I want space and I want hour, minute, second. So you can see here for month, capital is there. Okay, but for hour, SS. Hour is this, minute is this, second is this. This is the one of the simplest format, but there are many things here which you can learn from their DataView website. Okay, so if you go to DataView date time, so they have given like many formats there which you can go and learn. So here you can see date time, this my date time, then format G. Format G means you can see here format G means AD. What does it mean? If you want to get only year, then YY also you can use, and you can use U also, single U. That will also give you year. Let me try here. Is it working here? Instead of 4Y, I'm using U. So you can see here, still I'm getting year. So that YY also there, U is also there. So you can use anything. So somewhere you will see YY also. Should be some other example. Okay, so here YY is here. Okay, year, 1 year. So multiple formats are there. You can just go through this document once, but these are you will use 99% of time. DD, YY, This format you will use 99% of time. 1% there might be some different expectation. Let's say this is coming as a 02, but they want Feb. Okay, so you need to search here. If you want to display in month name, then what should be format? So Tuesday, Thursday. You can see here November NOV. So I want this format. MMM, capital M 3 times. So you can see here syntax, capital M 3 times if you want in the format of fab. So this is coming as fab. Okay, if you want full name, then you need to type it 4 times. Okay. Hope everyone clear on this part. So for today, we will end our session here. So we learned today what is the set payload, set variable, transform message, and then some basic of data view. Okay. I will upload this video as soon as possible, maybe by tomorrow early morning. Then go through this video and try to do all the recap, try to do everything in your system before joining our next session.
Ravi, like you will, I mean, add in a single session, right?
Three
Multiple
video,
recording.
no, 3 video will be different.